An Ahmadi mosque built by Pakistan's first foreign minister Sir Zafarullah Khan has been demolished under the watch of the Maryam Nawaz led Punjab government. This incident has sparked widespread outrage, with many Pakistanis blaming this kind of religious tyranny for the humiliation and downfall of the country. Hello and welcome to The Print. My name is Debdutta, and in today's episode of Go to Pakistan, I will tell you more about why a mosque built by one of the founding fathers of Pakistan was demolished. But first, who was Zafarullah Khan? Sir Zafarullah Khan, an Ahmadi himself, was a key member of the All India Muslim League and remained Pakistan's leading diplomat till 1954. Ironically, Pakistan's commitment to religious freedom was once reflected in his international advocacy, where he played a key role in supporting the adoption of Article 18 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, which upholds the right to freedom of religion and conscience. He grounded his support for this principle in the Quranic injunction that there is no compulsion in religion. Now, what led to the demolition of the mosque? The mosque, which held historic significance and was built before the partition, was razed on 16th January because an extension of the structure was illegal. However, some activists, lawyers, and journalists claim that it was destroyed due to its association with the Ahmadi community. Arshad Yusufzai, a journalist reporting on minority issues in Pakistan, told ThePrint that the demolition was carried out by the district administration in Daska, Punjab, with police and government officials present there. Yusufzai said that despite a clear ruling by the Lahore High Court stating that Ahmadi mosques which were built before 1984 cannot be altered, this decision was blatantly ignored. The contributions of figures like Sir Zafarullah Khan from the Ahmadi community are deliberately erased. He added that whether it is Nobel laureate Dr. Abdus Salam or military officers who sacrifice their lives, their names are often absent from national observances because they are Ahmadis. In Daska, he added, the demolition was led by the Deputy Commissioner under the guise of removing encroachments. Notices were served to the residents, but according to Yusufzai, this raises an important question. Would a mosque built shortly after the creation of Punjab by a former president of the All India Muslim League be constructed on encroached land? The answer, he stressed, is a firm no. According to Ahmadi community members that Yusufzai spoke to, when the notice was issued, they accepted the government's claim and agreed to demolish the portion identified as an encroachment. The authorities marked the area within the mosque, and the community even built another structure inside the mosque to preserve the rest of it. However, when the authorities arrived, a group of people from Tehreek-e-Labbaik Pakistan, which is a far-right Islamist political outfit in Pakistan, gathered around them and began shouting slogans. Instead of removing only the marked section, the authorities then proceeded to bulldoze the entire mosque as the extremists cheered and celebrated. Now, Pakistan's treatment of its religious minorities, particularly Ahmadis, has long been a source of international criticism. Ahmadis are not recognized as Muslims by the state, and any attempt to assert their Islamic identity is punishable under blasphemy laws. According to Pakistani advocate Shafiq Ahmed, just in Punjab, the year 2024 saw at least 22 Ahmadi places of worship being demolished. The destruction of this Ahmadi mosque in Daska has incited widespread anger across the country. As visuals of the demolished mosque circulate on social media, many Pakistanis are reflecting on its broader implications for the nation's future. Moniza Kakar, a prominent Pashtun activist, told ThePrint that the demolition of the Ahmadi worship place in Daska is a grave violation of constitutional protections and an alarming escalation of intolerance towards marginalized communities in Pakistan. Anwar Sadat, a human rights activist from Waziristan, agreed, adding that Ahmadis are considered by Islamic extremists in Pakistan as their worst enemy, and the Pakistani government sponsors these extremists to suppress them. This immunity has increased the morale of religious extremists. Mona Farooq Ahmed, an Ahmadi human rights activist with close ties with Sir Zafarullah's family, told ThePrint that this is not the first time. Last year, the TLP or the Tehreek-e-Labbaik Pakistan had mobilized plans to demolish this historic place of worship, but their efforts were thwarted by a Lahore High Court ruling that prohibits the destruction. Frustrated by their failure, they turned their aggression towards the Ahmadi cemetery in Daska. The assistant commissioner and police then cordoned off the area, desecrated graves, destroyed 74 tombstones, and even removed the debris to appease extremist demands. Now this year, those same forces returned, this time not only targeting the mosque's minarets, but demolishing the entire building. Such acts, she said, reflected the dangerous trajectory of Ahmadi persecution, which has escalated significantly in the last 2 years. Yousafzai, on his part, emphasized that Pakistan is becoming a living hell for minorities. He said that extremist groups such as TLP, ASWJ, and the LEJ roam around freely doing whatever they please with impunity. The state has not only failed to protect its minorities, but has in many cases enabled their suffering. This is Debdutta for The Print. Keep watching for more such videos.